The task which I'm gonna introduce you is gonna help you if you're feeling lost, if you're feeling out of track, if you wanna change something, and I promise you, if you're gonna follow up with everything I say, it's gonna help you get rid of this feeling. My name is Katrina. This video have no script. I'm just using this technique for last 60 days, and for me it was really helpful. I'm not planning to stop. That's why I've decided to share it with you, because it's helping with reorganizing the things, enhancing, improving your routine in order to have a better life. Long story short, let's move to the practice. I offer you to take a notebook if you like some handwritten things like me. I found the nicest one, I believe. Stay focused. And the first thing that we are supposed to write is sectors of life. You can take it from the wheel of balance. You can choose the ones which are most relevant to you and write in each of them the positive things which you already follow up with. Just be clear, choose a few of these things. In my example, I chose 4, and describe as a summary what you're good at in this point. And the next thing is this sector you wish to focus on. I've chosen 5 of them. It is a combination of some sectors. I didn't get into details. For example, first one is work, money and reputation. I could separate them, but for now I don't see any sense of it. It's just the sector which I should focus on without getting into details. I'm not at that point now. That's why I combined it. You can also do. Mines are, as I said, work, money, reputation, surrounding and my friends, my circle. Third one is body and health. Fourth one is personal relationships, and fifth one is the soul wishes, the representation of my soul. Once you've written these things down, these are the sectors we're gonna work with. There is a very nice question from the therapy which I am carrying for many years, and it sounds like this: what has to become my routine in order to make it real? What things are supposed to be done daily, be lived daily, in order to reach the point? So how did I do it? The first title of which I mentioned here, 5 of my sectors. First sector, work, money and reputation. What to focus on? Let's take as example body and health sector. What to focus on? The first thing is 80% of food from the list. It's a nice story actually. The list which I mentioned here is the list with products which are filled with protein, fat, these things. It was so much hard for me to get into this topic and understand the differences, so I put it all on the A4 with the visual representations for the each of category. I printed it out, I put it in the fridge, and whenever I know that 80% of my daily food should be from this list, because it's gonna make my body get filled with all the necessary elements, it became so much easier for me about this visual part. This is just my way, whatever. So first one is 80% of food daily should be from that list. Next one is sleeping time until this time I should be in bed. Sleeping is also so much important to me. I feel how I'm different if I sleep really late, how it affects me if I sleep on my time. The next one is steps. This amount of steps per day, thousands of steps, and many more for each of the category. I don't advise you get too creative on that. Usually we know these simple things which we are supposed to change in life, in these sectors, and if we note them down, It is something to have a base. First, second, third, fourth, fifth sectors are described. And as you can see, there are not much of information written. There are just key points which I know that on daily basis they're gonna bring results. And what do we do with this base? We draw a monthly tracker. From the first until the last day of the month with the main habits. Talking through the sector of health and body, I included here the steps, the exercises. Actually, in the health category, I also had a teeth routine, which I knew that I had to improve, and this is also something which I included here. These kind of small things which are to be done in your daily routine. Some tasks from the work category, some tasks from the personal life category. And at the end of each day, getting a tick if you've done it and getting a dot if you didn't do. And as you can see, my list is not perfect. It's not the tick everywhere, and it's normal. It's just the tool in order to visualize your daily life, which is so much helpful to me as a visual person. Same as this printed A4 with food, with the visuals of food. It's just because if I see it, I'm more, able to respond to this. And one more nice thing which I added here is the mood of the day. Lately, I've noticed that some of my days are really negative, and I wanted to make a understanding of, is it really that much bad, or it's just like normal girls' cycle days or whatever. It is normal to have some sad days. I wanted to know if it's like my life or it's just a period of time. And what do you do at the end of months? You just calculate the analytics of how many days out of 30 or whatever the month is done. And you're moving to next month. These are my, as I said, for the last 60 days I'm doing it. This is my September, this is my October, which is finishing. And the interesting part, while you will be finishing first months, you will kinda get into this. With this, you're understanding how to enhance your next month. So here I added a few more things. I adjusted some of the things which are mentioned here, just improved it a little bit, made it more specific. This is my prepared list for November. Not much changed. 80% of habits are same, just a little bit adjusted. So this thing is not gonna make you a new person. It is just a tool to analyze the current situation and slowly adjust to new habits, new things in your life in order to make it better. I hope this video, this technique was helpful to you. My channel is new. I would be happy if you leave me a feedback. The new video is gonna be published next Saturday, so if you liked it here, welcome. See you soon.